Hey everybody, and welcome back to Golf Test Dummy, the channel where I use my game to help your game. And this week is another episode of Thank You Thursdays. I just started this. This is only episode number 2. But what I want to do with these episodes, this little series, is to give back. To give back to some of the channels that have inspired me, helped me, taught me things. Maybe they just entertain me, but I want to try and expose some of you guys to these channels. Maybe they're going to be bigger YouTubers that most people have heard of and they're far bigger than me. But this week, for instance, this is a smaller YouTuber. They've only got a little over 1,000 subscribers, and I really wanted to give them a shout out because I'm just so happy when I watch their videos. Every time a new video comes out, I instantly go to it, click on it, and watch it, and I like every video. And in some of them, I've even made a few comments, and on one, I said that this person was probably the sunniest person on golf YouTubes to date. And I think the only one that might rival this person is Clement, who is the OG of golf YouTubes. And his, as you know, his personality is just always positive. It's always fantastic. It just seems like he never has a bad day. And this guy from this channel is the same way and probably even a little further along. But the channel is Meteor Golf, not meteor like a bigger steak or a bigger cheeseburger, you know, meteor. No, it's not like that. It's like rocks falling out of the sky. Meteor, M-E-T-E-O-R, Golf, Meteor Golf, based in the Netherlands out of a little golf shop in Weert, I believe is how you pronounce it, W-E-E-R-T. But the guy who runs and owns the shop is Irish. He's got a very Irish accent. It's almost unmistakable. And I actually had a shirt made for this episode, and it says, "It sits well behind the ball, Mike Moriarty." So Michael Moriarty, Meteor Golf. The reason that I had this shirt made is because in almost every episode when he's doing a club review, he says some version of the club sitting well behind the ball. And what he's referring to is that some of the clubs, when you put them down, they sit a little wonky. They just don't sit right on the ground, and you feel like you have to do something to manipulate those clubs in order to get them to set up to the golf ball right. So he definitely makes a point of pointing out which clubs sit well behind the ball. He'll do a version, I think, where he says, "It sits lovely behind the ball." So you get versions of that, but basically, I wanted to make this shirt as kind of a tribute to him. And the reason that I love this channel so much is because if I'm having a little bit of a bad day, and we all know that we can have bad days, sometimes you need a little cheering up. And this guy will definitely cheer you up. He's very funny. He's just got this great personality. It's contagious. His positivity, his happiness, his sunniness is just so contagious that you can't help but smile, at least I can't, while I'm watching the videos, and it really doesn't matter what the videos are about. Now, he does a lot of gear reviews. He has a golf shop, so obviously that's going to be what he can bring to you. That's the value that he can provide you. He's got, you know, his TrackMan, I believe, set up. It's a simulator. I believe it's TrackMan, but he shows you the clubs. He hits a few shots, and he's not like a +8 handicapper on the PGA Tour. He's more like us. He's fallible in his own right, but he's got a good swing, and I think he's got a good game. And I've watched some of his course vlogs where he's been on course playing golf, and you just think, this is the guy. This is the one. You know, everybody's kind of in their mind, they can think about the type of person that they would want to be on the golf course with. This is that guy. Mike Moriarty is that guy. I would love to play a round with him. I never find myself just wandering around in the Netherlands, however, so it's probably never going to happen. But Mike, if you're out there, if you're watching, I love it, buddy. I'll be wearing this shirt. I think I'm going to start wearing it around the house just so I can be reminded of how insanely happy the videos make me out there. So please, if you haven't heard of Meteor Golf, go check this channel out, subscribe to it, watch some of the videos, send Mike some love over there on his channel. He deserves to hear it. He's got this positivity that just oozes out all over the place, and you'll love it. I promise. If you're having a bad day, it will help to cheer you up. It certainly does that for me. Mike, thanks very much. I'll see you guys next week in next Thank You Thursday at 2:00 p.m. on Thursday. And don't forget, I upload on Mondays at 2. And also, don't forget that I've got the links down below in the description to save you some money on your simulator enclosure through 24/7 Golf. Save 15% through Bionic Gloves. Go support the channel by making your orders through my Amazon link. It costs you nothing extra. Check those things out. Help support me. I'm trying to help support the other channels. Big community. See you in next week's episode.